Breaking news out of the sports world today, and it's a crossover that nobody saw coming. Caitlin Clark, the rising superstar of women's basketball, has just landed an incredible endorsement deal tied to the Stanley Cup. Yes, you heard that right, basketball's biggest rookie star is now connected to one of the most legendary trophies in all of sports. For those who might be asking how this even happened, let's break it down. Caitlin Clark's popularity has skyrocketed ever since she entered the WNBA. Her games with the Indiana Fever have consistently drawn record-breaking viewership. She's been the talk of sports networks across the country, and brands have lined up to attach their name to her. From shoe deals to national commercials, Caitlin has become one of the most marketable athletes in America. But this Stanley Cup endorsement shows just how far her influence has gone beyond basketball. The deal comes from the NHL's longtime partner and Stanley Cup sponsor, who wanted to reach new audiences outside of hockey. Caitlin Clark was the perfect choice. She's young, dynamic, relatable, and has already proven she can connect with both casual fans and die-hard sports followers. By attaching her name and image to a campaign centered around the Stanley Cup, the NHL is hoping to bring more basketball fans into the hockey world while giving Clark another massive platform. Now, what does this endorsement actually mean? Clark is set to appear in promotional campaigns highlighting the Stanley Cup Finals, with behind-the-scenes content, commercials, and even crossover social media projects connecting basketball and hockey fans. She'll also reportedly be featured in an ad spot where she talks about chasing greatness, something every athlete at the top of their game understands. For Caitlin, it's about showing that excellence in sports goes beyond one game or one league. It's about the pursuit of history, and that's exactly what the Stanley Cup represents in hockey. Fans are buzzing online because this move is unprecedented. It's not every day you see a WNBA rookie become the face of a campaign for another sport's most prestigious trophy. On social media, some are calling it a game-changing endorsement that shows just how powerful Caitlin Clark's brand has become. Others are pointing out that this is proof women's sports are finally being valued on a bigger scale, with companies investing in female athletes like never before. For Clark herself, this is another major win. She's already set to earn millions off the court through endorsements, but aligning herself with something as iconic as the Stanley Cup solidifies her image as a crossover star. She isn't just a basketball player anymore, she's a national sports figure whose influence stretches across leagues. It's also a smart move from the NHL and its partners. They know Caitlin Clark brings in millions of eyeballs, particularly from younger fans who may not usually watch hockey. By having her endorse the Stanley Cup, they're creating buzz around their biggest event of the year while tapping into the cultural moment Clark represents. It's a win-win situation for both sides, and it once again shows how powerful her presence is in today's sports world. At just the beginning of her professional career, Caitlin Clark is already doing what some athletes never achieve in their lifetime, crossing over into mainstream sports culture and becoming a household name beyond her own league. From Nike deals to national endorsements and now the Stanley Cup, she's building a legacy that goes far beyond the basketball court. So, whether you're a fan of the WNBA, the NHL, or just sports in general, one thing is clear, Caitlin Clark has arrived as one of the most marketable and influential athletes in America. This Stanley Cup endorsement isn't just another deal, it's a statement. It's proof that Clark's impact is only getting started, and the sports world is watching her every move.